Welcome back, everyone, to another episode of Roadian Radio, but this is the To Live and Die in L.A. edition. You know, I haven't went live in a minute. I miss you guys. First and foremost, I want to thank everybody in the live chat, everybody who decided not to be on the live chat, everybody who liked, comment, subscribed, disliked, everybody who shared, everybody who's hating, and I want to thank all the podcasters with the fake profile pages that are just logged in to see me. Much love and respect to you guys. So today, we're going to interview some very special people, some people that I've had on the podcast, some people that I've never had on the podcast, but nevertheless, it's never a boring time here at Roadian Radio in the downtown LA, if you will, To Live and Die in LA event. So with that being said, let me go ahead and introduce my very special guest. I've never been interviewed. I never interviewed her, but she's interviewed me at one time, and I interviewed my other guest. So returning back, Jimmy, and my brand new guest, CeCe from K-Day.
Hey, how's it going? Yeah, I've interviewed you. This is going to be something that, you know what I'm saying, it's on the flip side now.
Yes. Okay, first and foremost, I just want to tell you guys, CeCe, how are you doing? Jimmy, how are you doing?
I'm doing good. Listen, we're here to live and die in LA. I love it. Man, shout out to Frankie. Shout out to Estevan. It's a good vibe out there. So if you guys haven't been, you definitely got to pull up next year.
Absolutely.
Same. Yeah, I love seeing the crowd here. Obviously, it's still like seeing the people here and the amount of people, the vendors, the stage kind of shows that the community is still strong, and obviously it's getting bigger.
Yes. Jimmy, you've been in the music business for a long time.
Yeah.
CeCe, you've been in the music business for a long time. I want to ask you something, CeCe, because I know that you interview rappers, you play hip-hop, you are hip-hop, K-Day is hip-hop. You know, where do you see music going today? Who are some of your hottest artists right now?
I mean, well, you know, since I'm at K-Day, you know, I keep it classic. So I still fuck with, you know what I'm saying, the original West Coast artists.
Yes.
But honestly, like, I'm really vibing Zo Osama. I'm really vibing Yellow Hill. I'm a big fan. You're talking about new artists, right?
Yes.
Yeah, she's not new, but I'll tell you something. She's making noise out of the IE, Diamonique. I love Diamonique, man. Shout out to Nique. I'm a big fan. So yeah, those are the artists that are coming out. Roddy Rax, shout out to Roddy Rax. I love his flow. But I still fuck with, you know, the Licks, Snoop, Cube. I just got to keep it super West Coast.
Absolutely. Yeah. Jimmy, give us some of your artists right now that if I were to get in your car right now, who would you be bumping? Speaking to the mic, my brother.
For me, I'm a big, I'm always R&D, so I'm always wanting to understand what's happening. And I don't really judge the artists. I judge more on what the fans are resonating with, right? Because that's my job, is to understand what the fans like and why do they like them. Yes. So a lot of the people that CeCe said, of course, Lefty's doing his thing. Roddy Rax, I've been seeing a lot.
Yeah.
Drake's still joined. I think that's his name, right? His brother too from Mexico. I've been following him for a long time, and like that also blows my mind. Like how good in Spanish he speaks. And he's also, you know, black, you know, like black Mexican, I don't know, but just that's the thing is it keeps me like, wow. The girl Chicana, I think her name's Chicana.
Yeah, Chicana Rosa.
Chicana Rosa.
Yeah, shout out to Chicana Rosa.
She's another person, because it's not just about the lyrics, it's about the marketing side of it, imagery, how they carry themselves, how they're doing everything package-wise. So
you know what, too? Reverie.
Yeah.
Shout out to Rev, man.
Shout out to Rev.
She's doing her thing. Of course, Miss Crazy. She's been an artist for a long time. And
oh yeah.
Crazy holds her own stuff too. Man, this is just a lot. Yellow Hill, like she said. Who else? Man,
it's just good that we have this. You know what I'm
Absolutely.
saying? You get the new generation of artists that are coming up, and a lot of times, if you ask them, they emulate. You know what I mean? The original OGs that, you know what I mean, put the West Coast on the map.
You know, last week on Sunday, I saw you, CeCe, with Instant Magic, Baby Bash, Little Rob. Shout out to them.
That's and right there, yes.
That place was rocking. They were saying they estimated like 9,000 people there.
10,000, bro. 10,000. It was crazy.
It was crazy. I had a really, really good time. The vibe was really, really good. So much love and respect to those guys.
Yes.
But now, I wanted to bring up, CeCe. I asked B Real this question the last time he was on my podcast. Has there ever been an interview of a person or artist that you interviewed that you were geeked out about?
Yeah, but you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and blow your mind. It wasn't a rapper. It wasn't a musical artist. I interviewed Dolores Huerta.
Okay.
And so she marched with Cesar Chavez. She's the one that came up with the name CeCe Puede that we all say. She's the one that started that. So she's one of like the very first Latina activists. So because I'm still tied, you know, with the community, I think that was an interview that I was like super like, oh my God, like this lady's in history books.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? So that was dope for me. But if you want to speak music wise, man, I've interviewed everybody that I can think of, but I'm gonna say Snoop Dogg. Like,
Snoop Dogg.
Yeah, just Snoop Dogg, just sitting with him and talking to him, and you just learn so much, and he's just so smooth, and the way that he moves, and you know, he really, really fucks with the, you know, the Latino community.
Yes, he absolutely, yes, he does. Now, you know what? Since we talked about interviews, I want to touch a little bit about your podcast. You started a podcast. Can you fill us in about that?
Okay, so we just did our first episode today, but yeah, we're working on a new project, podcast with Tash from the Alcoholics, and so yeah, and we're gonna talk about all things underrated. You know, we're gonna talk about everything culture-wise, whether it's sports figures, influencers, actors, just underrated, and it's all about just showing love. So yeah, we did our first episode, and we did it with the entire Alcoholics, so it was really cool.
Wow.
That's
Shout
awesome.
out to the Licks.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Jimmy, I have a question for you. Now, I know you've been busy. Now, if I'm correct, how are you tied into the Yolts Theater?
Oh, shit.
Talk a little bit into the mic, my brother.
No, yeah, I mean, it's my theater, so
Okay.
it's
He's the jefe.
El mero mero.
He's the jefe. Yes.
I don't think I officially told that to anybody, but it's because for me, it's not about telling people, it's about showing them, right? Like,
Absolutely.
Like, it's actually, telling people is very different than somebody telling you, like, did you know that he's connected? Or all these shows are being done within his team, because it's not on me. There's
Right.
obviously, I have a team, I have a big, huge team that helps me do everything, because I can only do so much. But yeah, it's been a challenge, because you have to be very diverse. You can't just be in one box. You have to be in all boxes.
And I feel like you also have to have your ear to the street on what's going on, what's poppy, what's trending, what do people like, because everything changes.
And that circles back to what I said. I'm very R&D on everything.
Yeah.
Like, even from the people who aren't big, I'm following them so I can understand what they're doing. How are they getting big? How are they not getting big? The OGZs, like, that guy's huge. Like, how did that happen? And how can I be something equivalent to that and not miss those little small marks that they've done in order for me to be successful in the industry?
Yes.
Because at the end of the day, like, nobody owes me shit. Nobody needs to come to my events. Nobody needs to go to the Yolts. They only go if they want to.
Right.
So it's my job to give them the best packaging or the best
experience.
The best experience. So, you know, I'm working for the community more.
Absolutely.
Versus me doing events. Like, I'm servicing the community to the best of my ability.
Yes.
You know, only
absolutely.
they tell me if I'm doing a good job by appearing.
Yes.
Listen, Jimmy's successful, so he's super serving the community right now. Yes.
Absolutely.
Oh, yeah, that's what it is.
Yes.
If nobody shows up, then I better go back to my desk and rethink what I'm doing.
Yeah.
I heard
yeah.
I'm
that.
not doing a good job.
CeCe, is there a bucket list interview that you wish, like, man, I wish I could interview her or him? Is there anybody out there that it's on that list?
Dre.
Oh,
Really?
Yeah, Dr. Dre.
Okay.
Yeah, that to me, that's a bucket list, right? And I've done, you know what I mean? I've interviewed everybody else around.
Right.
You know what I mean? Cube, Snoop, Corrupt, the East Siders, you know, Warren, everybody around, but I haven't got to Dre yet.
Right.
So yeah, that's a bucket list right
yeah,
there.
Okay.
I'll be badass.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
for
the man
sure.
right there.
Yeah.
What
bucket list was also when I worked for Jennifer Lopez.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that was bucket list right there.
Wow.
Yeah.
bucket list too.
Yeah.
I'm fucking around. I'm not trying to be mad at you. You know, you regret it after.
Is there any actors that you wish you could interview? I'll give you two of mine.
Yeah.
Bucket list, Clint Eastwood, number one, my favorite actor of all time. Second will be Sylvester Stallone.
Oh, I'm going to go ahead and agree with Sylvester Stallone, and I'm going to go ahead and say Denzel.
Okay.
Yes.
Is it an amazing actor?
Yes.
An amazing actor.
And you know what? I'm going to be honest, and let me just throw it out there because I've reached out, and I'm trying right now. John Leguizamo. Man, I want to say
John,
in front of
hit up
him.
CeCe.
Yes, please,
Hit him up,
John,
please.
hit me up.
Anybody who knows John,
DM your people.
tell him to get
Yes.
CeCe.
I'm a big fan of John Leguizamo.
Okay, you're talking about Beanie Blanco from the Bronx.
Yeah, man, I'm telling you right now.
That's a
yeah.
classic movie. Classic
Yeah.
movie. Since we're on that the movie tip right now, favorite gangster movie of all time. CeCe, go first.
Oh my God. It's a different type of gangster movie, but Mi Vida Loca, man. Shout out to, that's like one of my favorite movies of all time. Shout out to Vero, shout out to Whisper, man, all the girls in there. But Mi Vida Loca, to me, that's what I saw growing up, yeah.
Okay, Jimmy?
Yeah, I mean, just being honest, like Menace to Society,
Yeah.
Boys in the Hood, American Me, Blood In, Blood Out, and of course the new movie with Jeff Reyes. What is it? Milk with Horchata?
Oh, yes, yes.
Oh, I haven't seen that one.
Yeah, it's an independent movie done by Jeff Reyes, who is I've been knowing forever. He's a entrepreneur, Hispanic, Latino, who does a lot of big music videos for people. And
Okay.
I feel like he doesn't get the credit, and I always tell him, like, you should let people know what you do. But he has a movie called Horchata. Do you know the name of it?
Yeah, horchata with oat milk.
Horchata with oat milk. Yeah.
Yeah.
Look it up on Google. You could rent it for $20 or however you can see it. But it's a good movie. It has Duno, Concrete. It has all the legends that are legends now. And they filmed this 4 years ago.
That's
So
crazy.
they already had like he
A vision.
He had his foot on the pulse of what's happening, who's happening, because now they're obviously it's materialized to be the hit. It's like the Friday, right? Like,
Yeah, and we saw them both last week on Sunday.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were
Yeah.
there at Pershing Square.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a vibe over there.
Yep.
Shout out to MC Magic, Frankie J.
Absolutely.
Dash. They held it down. Oh, and Mikey.
Mikey?
Yeah, MKY, man. I'm telling you right now, that kid's
Yeah.
taking off.
Talented.
I'm telling you.
If you guys didn't catch him on America Now, you could have caught him last week.
Oh, for sure.
Text him.
Now, my favorite gangster movie of all time is Carlitos Way.
Oh
Okay,
yeah. Oh
okay.
yeah.
Benny
Yes.
Blanco was amazing.
That was yeah, bro. I would say that's up there too.
Yeah, that's a good
I
movie.
like the scene where they're playing pool.
Oh,
and,
yeah,
and
yeah,
he
yeah.
smacks him and then he puts it. I think he shoots him or cuts his head off. Or
Yeah.
his hand. He smacks it. Yeah.
He went in there with his nephew, and he
Yeah.
got he got got.
That's the spot where he goes, "Are you fucking ready? Here
Yes.
comes the pain." Yeah.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah. That Carlitos Way is classic, bro. Yeah.
CeCe, for people that may not know, and maybe they're seeing you for the first time on here, can you please give them a little bit of background? I know you the radio station. Can you let them know how long you've been doing this and how long you've been at KD?
Oh, yeah. I've been at KD for 13 years. I've been doing radio for 20. And I started at Wild, and then I went to Vegas, and I held it down over there in Vegas, and then I came back, and then I was at K-Day, and I kind of bounced around a little bit. I even dipped to Atlanta for a second, but then I came back home, and this is where it was at. But yeah, man, I'm telling you right now, radio is where it's at for me. I love it. I love what I do. And I'm also in the community. That's probably a big thing that people know about me, is that I'm always in the community, and I feel like music and community go hand in hand. You know, it's a cultural experience, if you will. You know?
Yes, absolutely.
Yes.
Absolutely. And now, as far as radio is concerned, you said you went to Atlanta, you went to Vegas. At one point, you actually had the original KD Mix Master, Tony G, as your DJ at one point, correct?
Yeah, man. Shout out to Uncle Tony. Yeah, Tony G was my DJ, and that was just so crazy. And he put me up on game, and I'm telling you, I've been blessed to have some pretty dope-ass DJs, but I got to say, like, Tony is, like, you know, the cream of the crop.
Yes.
And I got to shout out to Julio G, man.
Julio G.
Shout out to Julio G. Julio G
legends.
holding it down. Yeah, both legends. And there was a point where in radio I got like discouraged for a second, and Julio, like, that's who I wanted to talk to, and I sat down with Julio and we had a 45-minute conversation, and that man lit a fire in my ass, and I said, all right, I got this, and I went ahead and, you know, just did what I did.
You know what? Tony did the same thing to me, because when I wanted to stop podcasting, I just sat down with him and he started talking to me. He literally encouraged me. He didn't know that he was doing that, but it was encouraging me. He was lighting that fire that you were talking about.
Yeah, they're great for that. I love
sometimes
that.
we need those
Yeah.
talks.
Yeah.
And it's good to have people, people that we can trust, that we allow them to speak into our lives.
Right, exactly. And he's
So-
been there. He's done that. He knew what I was going through, you know.
Yeah.
So, and I didn't want to talk to anybody else. People were like trying to call him. Nope, I don't want to talk to you. I want to talk to Julio G.
Absolutely.
That was it. Yeah.
Let me give a shout out to Julio G. I just knocked out an interview with him. He released it Wednesday, so it's been out like 3 days. It's his podcast on YouTube. It's called Westside Radio Online. So if you guys haven't gone to check it out, it's got a bunch of cool interviews. Westside Radio Online. Much love and respect to Julio G and
That's
Tony
the
G.
Go.
Yeah.
Yes.
Absolutely. So now, CeCe, now as far as this podcast, you just did one episode so far.
We just started the first episode,
Okay.
so yeah. So, but you know, just the fact that I linked up with Tash from the Alcoholics, and they were just like, "Yo, see, like for West Coast, like you are like the female face of the West Coast.
Yes.
You know, so it just worked out perfectly, and it fit. And it's so crazy because Exhibit's tied in with the licks, and I was on Exhibit's album Kingmaker that just dropped.
Wow.
Really?
Yeah, I'm actually on the title track Kingmaker, so that was dope too.
Title track, how? Walk us through it.
Okay, title track how? I did an interview with Exhibit. I was cooking one day afterwards. Exhibit called and was like, "Could I use a piece of the interview?" And I was like, "Sure." And I said yes, and I kind of forgot about it until the album dropped, and I was like, "Oh shit, I'm on the album! Damn, I'm on the title track! Let's
She's
go!"
featured.
That's
yeah,
awesome.
so it was just so cool, and shout out to Exhibit, I love him. But yeah, that was something that was dope.
Awesome. Now, is this something you do live, or is it pre-recorded?
You know what? For me, for my interviews, just because they're radio, I do pre-recorded because we have to be careful with live cussing, FCC.
Right.
So I have a lot of rules that I have to abide. And then also too, I like to pre-record because I'm very big on social clips. It's all about social media.
Yes.
It's all about content. So if you go live, you miss it. I want to be able to get it and really just package the social clips. So yeah, I pre-record.
CeCe, you've been around rappers, you've been around R&B artists pretty much predominantly all of your life.
Right.
Now, let me ask you this. Have you ever tried to rap or sing?
I do it all the time on KD. All you guys gotta do is just listen. I'm whack as shit, but I do it all the time. I'm always messing around, but not professionally. Nah. You know what? I always say if I could, that's probably what I would do, but I don't. So I do radio.
Okay. Jimmy, can you tell us about some of the events? Because we were talking before we went live that you're going to be having at your theater.
Yeah, one of the newest ones that the community would love is called Sad Fools. And the concept is pretty much, that came to my head, is we all got bad days, so come and boogie down and just forget about it. And it's okay to be sad. Like you mentioned earlier, you needed to get empowered by Tony G or Tony A. And those conversations are very strong for the community.
Right.
And without having a safe place to go and just have a good time, where would we go? We'll just be stuck in our head having bad depression. So come down. It's okay to be sad. Come dance to sad music. That's what it is. Old school freestyle. We play oldies. We play some Ramon Ayala. We play whatever we want as a community. Where we grew up, we're playing it.
I love it.
So there's not really a playlist, but the playlist already exists within our heads.
Okay, and what's the name of this place and where's it located so people can look for it?
It's called the Yolts Theater, Santa Ana, California, obviously, or Orange County. But just Google it. It don't come up. The Yolts Theater has been there since 1912, so it's not a new building.
Give it a goo, okay?
No, listen, let me just say this. I see the Sad Food events on Instagram, and that shit is popping. Y'all need to go ahead and pull up to the next one. I'm pulling up to the next one. Yeah, I saw that, and I was like, yo, I'm there. There it is. Y'all better pull up.
Absolutely. Now, let's just say that there's a DJ out there, and he's looking for an opportunity to spin. Is there opportunities for DJs?
There's always opportunity to DJs that have value. CeCe just said right now that she went from Vegas to here to there. She put in her work, and now she has value because she showed that she's resilient and she's unstoppable. So anybody who wants to become a DJ or anything, any skill set, you keep doing what you're doing, and it's gonna get recognized, and there will be welcome to come aboard in any of our events, whether it's Sad Foods or anything.
What if I wanted to go there and spin for an hour? Is that cool?
Oh my!
I mean, yeah.
Yeah, you're the freaking goat. Are you serious?
Thank you, my bro. Thank you. I would love to. As a matter of fact, let me go ahead and announce. I'm not going to say too much, but Mr. Cartoon had contacted me a couple of weeks ago. He teamed up with two big companies. We're putting together an event in September. I don't know if it's going to be live if it's going to be open to the public or closed, but I'm going to be DJing. He specifically picked me to DJ the whole event.
Wow.
That's right.
Yeah, I've been knowing Mr. Cartoon now since we were teenagers.
Yeah. He's
from the neighborhood of San Pedro. I'm from Wilmington. But you know what? None of that matters. What matters is we're brothers, and it's going to be a big event.
And Cartoon always does premium events.
Absolutely.
None of them are like almost going to happen.
Right, exactly.
They're all like, can I get in? No, it's already sold out.
Right, exactly. CeCe, now you're everywhere at all these big events, and I see you everywhere. Does CeCe ever want to throw her own events?
I do. So
Okay.
every year I do CeCe's Carne Asada.
Oh, yeah.
And I did it last year at the Derby Room in Pomona. This year, shout out to WSS. I got my first corporate sponsor.
Oh, snap.
And so they're going to team up with me. And I'm going to do it this year in South Central LA. So I definitely do, and I also do a trunk or treat for the kids at the shops at Hollywood Park. I'm doing it again this year on October 30th, and that's in the city of Inglewood. And what's so dope about my trunk or treat is I give 50 lowriders. They open up their trunks.
Wow.
I don't know if you're familiar, but they decorate the trunk, just a little spooky theme, and they give out candy. And we do 1 hour, a sensory hour for autistic children. So we lower the music, we give them their time to do it, and then we have a little area for them, and then we put the music up and we have the rest of the kids come. So I'm doing that, and then I'm doing my my 3rd annual back to school at the shops at Hollywood Park in Inglewood. So I do three big events a year.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Thank you for letting us know. Now, CeCe, I want to put you on the spot right here. I know this is kind of like a little short kickback, little interview here, conversation really, but I really want to bring you on my podcast because I really want to talk hip hop.
Let's do it. I'm ready for it.
Yeah, let's do that.
go.
Let's do that. Jimmy,
Done.
Jimmy, when you're ready, I would like to have you back because I want you to promote, your
Yeah,
theater.
I'm trying to perfect my interview skills. Yeah.
Oh my
I feel
God!
like-
Wait, you're good.
I feel like I still gotta get more intellectual so I can.
No.
I feel like I lack how to what would that word be? Articulate conversation that shows you my emotions and what I'm trying to say in one word. It'll take me 10 minutes to say something when I could just use that one word and kill it in one sentence.
That's a $20 word.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah, my boy right here. Help me.
Yes.
All good. Okay, now, CeCe, where can people find you if they want to follow you?
If you guys want to follow me, you guys can follow me on Instagram at I am CeCe Valencia, on all social media platforms at I am CeCe CeCe Valencia.
Yeah, I'll give you guys 3 Instagrams. First, Yolts Nightlife. You guys can see all the events there. Then my personal one's Urban Kings. And then also at Sad Fools.
Sad Foods.
You could
Okay.
Google,
Yeah.
you could Google any of those and I'll come up.
Okay. Now, last question. Jimmy, I'll start with you. How important is this show, To Live and Die in L.A., to have here for the community? How important is it?
It's another piece of the puzzle. Without it, the puzzle breaks, right? So
Right.
all of us, your podcast, CeCe's shows, my events, and every single vendor here shows that there is economical stimulation for us to continue to go. If not, it would have been broken. None of us would have been doing this. And that's very important to understand that in order for us to continue in any business, we invest within ourselves so then we can create businesses and we can like do the donations and all that stuff.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
And it's important. This is beautiful. I haven't been to an event out in LA, downtown LA for a while because I've been super busy. But to see that the people are still here that I saw before, it's great. That you're still here, CeCe's still here. It's important. Without those puzzles being there, this scene would have been broken. So
Absolutely.
it's very important.
And I think to live and die in LA, it's important for the culture.
Absolutely.
It's important for the culture to come together, and it is in its own sense diverse. And I love that they mix music and food and vendors and art gallery and lowriders. So it really is like the if you will, like the definition of what an LA culture looks like.
Absolutely.
Shout out to Estevan. Sorry.
Shout out to Estevan, shout out to Frankie. I told Frankie last year, this is my 3rd year hosting, and I told Frankie last year, I was like, keep going because I see your vision, I see what you're doing. And this year, he took it a step further, and they're giving scholarships away. And I just think that that's just so amazing. And it's telling, especially what we're going through right now in this climate.
Yeah.
We definitely need to come together, and we definitely need to support each other. So I love that everybody's out here, and we only got us, bro.
That's it.
We only got us. You know what I mean?
Nobody's gonna save us but ourselves.
That part right there.
Sorry to cut you
Yes.
Awesome. Well, CeCe, any shout-outs? Jimmy, any shout-outs?
Listen to me every day from 3 to 7 on 935 K-Day, the afternoon ride. Come on.
That's it.
Shout out to everybody in my team. July, CeCe, not CeCe. What's the guy's name? I just know him by his. CeCe, right? CT. There you go.
What up,
everybody,
CT?
everybody in the team. Everybody. Sorry, I don't want to say enough names because I'll be here for fucking 20 days. But shout out to everybody and anybody who has ever helped me, has been a part of my team, and has given a breath towards my way. I appreciate it because without that, I wouldn't have been able to be where I'm at right now.
Well, I appreciate both of you guys sitting with me, chopping it up with me. But CeCe, I look forward to you sitting down and talking rap with
Let's
me.
talk music.
Absolutely.
I'm ready for
Absolutely.
it. Come on.
Okay, everybody on Rolling Radio, I want to thank you guys for tuning in. We're going to take a 10-minute break. We're going to come right back. So stay tuned. Welcome back, everyone, to Rotary Radio, to Live and Die in L.A. edition. You know what? I got tongue-tied because I had a gum in my mouth and I should have took that out. But anyways, other than that, I'm only one beer in, and I'm having a great time here, once again, to Live and Die in L.A. And it's not too late to come through if you guys want to come through. A lot of people here. There's a lot of food. There's a lot of merch. There's a lot of art. A lot of performances. And I'm going to end this so I can go see Dub C about 10 o'clock. So make sure you guys stay tuned. Other than that, I got a very special guest. She is no stranger to Rotary Radio. Let's go give her a warm welcome once again, Carolyn Rodriguez, the one and only.
Yes.
¿Cómo estás?
Back. Estoy bien.
¿Estás bien?
Yeah,
Bien,
yeah.
muy bien, muy bien. You know, a lot of people don't know that you're fluent in Spanish.
Sí. Yes. Hablo español, canto en español, escribo en español.
Okay, okay. Now, let me ask this, Carolyn. I know you're originally from Texas, but you just told me off camera that you moved back to Hollywood or to
did.
California.
Yes,
So you
I'm back
lived here.
in LA.
So you lived here before.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was here in 2012. I moved to LA in 2012, and that's when I started doing all the collaborations with all the artists, you know, like Nino Grande and King Little G, Mr. Criminal, like,
Right.
you know what I mean? Like, shout out to everybody. And yeah, and I'm back.
Okay. So what made you leave Houston to come back over here? Just a change of scenery?
I had always planned on coming back.
Okay.
It was always in my plans to come back. Like, I never even switched my driver's license.
Oh,
I kept
wow.
my driver's license California.
Awesome.
I kept my residency California. Like, I mean, filed taxes California. You know what I'm saying? Like, because I was always planning on coming back.
Awesome.
Yeah.
You know, let me ask you this. If you have to, what is the biggest difference between California and Houston? Because Texas is big. It's the biggest state in the U.S.,
Yeah,
okay?
yeah.
But what is the difference between living in California or L.A. and
Okay,
Houston?
Houston? Oh, God. There's a lot of differences.
Okay.
First, the weather.
Okay.
Houston is humid and hot 8 months guaranteed out of the year.
Okay.
LA has perfect weather.
Yes.
I mean, we have perfect weather here. It's just like, you know. Texas, guns are legal. You can go anywhere with a gun, you know, like you don't need a license to carry a gun. California, guns are super illegal. Then in Texas, weed is super illegal, but
Okay.
weed's legal here. So those are some huge differences right there.
Okay.
The prices, obviously,
Right.
cost of living here is super high compared
Right.
to Houston, a lot lower.
Uh-huh.
Gas is probably like $2.60 a gallon. When I left, it was like $2.60 a gallon, where it
Wow.
was like $4 something here.
Okay. If you could speak a little bit closer to the mic,
Oh,
really
my
appreciate
bad,
it.
my bad, guys.
Norbert was over there. He was like waving at me, like, get it closer to the mic.
Sorry. Okay. Yes. How about now? We better now?
Beautiful.
Okay. But yeah, so I would say that's the biggest differences between Houston
Okay.
and LA. And then also, like, LA is a little more segregated than Houston is.
Yes.
Houston is a lot more like black and brown,
Yes.
united, you know, white, black, and brown. It's a lot more united than LA is. LA is a bit more segregated. But it's also due to, like, you know, the environment.
Right.
It's not like, you know, it's like a cycle, right? There's not like, you don't have like gangs like that in Houston. You know what I mean?
Right.
And LA is gang life, you know, and you're like pretty much like have to either get with the program or not here. You know what I mean?
Period.
Like, it's not really a choice.
Right.
And in Houston, you know, it's not really like that.
Right.
It's more like the gangs are more concentrated in the prisons as far
Right.
as Texas. Like, there's prison gangs,
Yeah.
Texas, but not like in the
Okay.
free world.
I was there earlier this year with Gotos. I was there for a week. I stayed with him. It was quite an experience. One thing about Goat, first and foremost, much love and respect to Gotos and
Shout out to Gotos.
and his wife, because they both treated me really, really good. And every night we ate like kings. I'm serious when I
man.
say that.
H-Town got some good food.
Really, really
So
good
fattening,
food.
though.
That was the third time that I had been to Houston, and that was probably my best time.
Yeah.
Now, I bring that up because I was supposed to hook up with you over there.
Yeah, that's right.
Because I was knocking out interviews. I think I released one. I got some other ones I got to release. But you know what? Since I didn't get you over there, we'll have to set it up where I get you back over here
Yeah.
on my podcast.
That's
You know,
right.
but we were supposed to do an interview, but it didn't happen. I did like 8 interviews in 2 days.
Yeah, you did a lot.
I did a lot.
I saw that. I saw you were doing a lot.
Yes.
So,
So now I want to have you back and we can catch up, talk music, talk whatever.
yeah.
So now, as far as music, can you bring us up to date? What has Carolyn Rodriguez been doing?
So, I've definitely been working on music on my album. The issue is that I haven't shot videos for
Okay.
these songs. So I plan on shooting videos for the songs like within the next few weeks.
Uh-huh.
shout out to everybody that you know that I've been working with the music. Shout out to Bullet. I've been working with him on some new songs. I'm about to put out a track with Bossy, the homegirl Bossy, from the Bay. She's a really dope female MC, and Be Legit. So we're gonna have a nice little track like that.
Be Legit. I haven't heard that name in a minute, but man, he's dope.
It's gonna be some dope ass shit. And then you know, I have another souldy song that I'm gonna come out with, like an original oldie that I wrote that Dominator produced. And it's called Tell Me.
To Dominator.
Shout out to Dominator. You already know that's my bestie right there. And one of my producers, one of the main producers on this album is Dominator. But we have that coming out, and I'm trying to get MC Magic on that track. So I think that's going to be a nice one right there. Yeah. You know, with Magic. And just have a bunch of shit coming out. I also have a hip hop track. Shout out to Yone OG, my producer from Monterrey. He produced a couple of tracks for me. We're going to release those. One of them is called Monster. Another one is a weed cumbia I did. Really? Like I did my first cumbia. I wrote my first cumbia.
¿En español?
Sí, en español.
Oh, wow.
Marihuanos. Se llama Marihuanos. Claro, right?
That's a marijuana right there. Big time marijuana. Awesome.
But yeah, and Juan Gotti's on that one. So I got a lot of shit coming out. It's just I just hadn't shot videos to it. That's the only reason. But it's because I've been working and doing a lot of now doing like publishing administration. Okay. So, you know, artists and record labels that need to collect on their publishing, they need to collect all their forms of royalties. Like that's what I do. I help the artists, the independent artists, and the labels make sure they collect all their royalties from all aspects. Because, you know, I used to actually work, you know, in the record label when I worked for Dope House, but I got into this. It was just not. It was like a position that kind of I created for myself as the music industry was changing and evolving to the point where now there's like different places where you collect royalties from for your streams. Okay. Because, you know, artists don't make shit off of streams, but if you can at least go to all these different platforms and make sure, besides your pros, besides, you know, your ASCAP and your BMI, there's also just like sync royalties, mechanical royalties, you know, like all kinds of royalties that need to be collected. And a lot of artists aren't aware of that.
So if there's an artist out there watching and you're just schooling them right now on this, where can they get a hold of you? Like, hey, you know what? I may have some money I can collect. Can you help me?
Yeah. Okay. No, definitely. You can get in touch with me like on my Instagram, Carolyn Rodriguez, on my Facebook, Carolyn Rodriguez. You can always get at me. We've got something going really well now. It's like a publishing entity that will be able to administer publishing for those artists and labels, and also administer the royalties, the different types of royalties there are.
Awesome. Now, as far as your music is already out, but you're saying that your videos are not.
No, the videos aren't. I haven't released videos to anything. Like I haven't released any videos this year, but I definitely have recorded a lot of songs. So I have a lot of shit coming, and just be patient with me. I've actually been working on the business side, like on the publishing admin side and the royalty admin side, for some months now, you know, just trying to get familiar with everything, and also, you know, working with distribution platforms to learn how to do those. So I work with distribution platforms too.
Awesome. The last time I saw you was last Sunday at downtown, not too far from here.
Yeah, Pershing Square.
Yeah, MC Magic, Baby Bash, Little Rob, MKY, and you were there. That was an awesome experience because I thought it was 9,000 people, but CeCe said that there was 10,000 people there.
Yeah, and then 4,000 that tried to get in and couldn't get in.
That couldn't get in. I saw one, I don't know if you saw that clip, but the people that broke down that fence and all these girls were getting stomped on.
No, I didn't see that.
There was like 50 people came in. Bash posted it, okay? And then he was asked to take it down because there was a lot of girls getting stomped. And supposedly the venue, the park, contacted, I believe it was Big D, and told him, hey, can you ask him? So, yeah.
Wow. I didn't even know that happened.
But that's how dope it was that people were dying to get in.
It was a really dope show. You know, I'm getting chills. Look, us talking about it. Because it was just like amazing to see. I've known Bash since he was Baby Bish. Yes. At Dope House Records in Houston. That's where I first met him. He was actually the first artist from that label to even, you know, invite me into the booth to sing. Yeah. You know, and I remember he was like, you got the voice of an angel. He told me this in like 2001. That's when I met Baby Bish. And then he blew up a year later with Sugar Sugar, and it just went up from there. And just to see him perform, like, I mean, I've been to lots of Bash shows. I've been booked with him and Magic and Rob, like, you know, shout out to MC Magic and Little Rob. But I had never seen a performance like that from Bash before.
Yeah.
It was on a different level, and I feel like, you know, when you're an artist and you're feeding off the energy of the crowd, and the crowd is feeding off of your energy, and with everything that's been going on with these ICE raids
Yes.
in LA, and how, you know, Trump's administration has literally been terrorizing this city, I feel like, you know, there was something more in it for the people that came. They needed this.
They needed that.
They needed to hear and feel this music.
Yeah.
And remember, you know, like music is the one thing that brings people together.
Yes.
And hearing all those people sing all of those songs with Bash, and the way Bash was responding to the crowd, it just it made my heart full. You know what I
Yes.
mean? Like I just I can't even describe that feeling.
Awesome.
And I hadn't seen that show from him ever.
Yes, yes.
No?
You know, Magic was supposed to headline, but D told me there were reasons why he didn't. So, but he still rocked it because
He
Magic
sure did.
always rocks it.
Magic always rocks it. I always tell people I never get tired of seeing MC Magic perform.
Same.
I've been to so many shows, and I never he never ceases to amaze me.
Right.
You know what I mean? And he's like, and I told, you know, Lucky, I was on the Hoodstocks podcast, and I told him he's been an amazing mentor to me, Magic, over
Right.
the years. Like, people don't even realize how much MC Magic has
Right.
been a mentor to me.
Right.
You know, I've known him for many years too, and yeah, it was great to see everybody like that, and you know, and shout out to Kool-Aid. Kool-Aid got there, and she went on stage, and she said what needed to be said to the community. You know
Yes.
what I mean? And that's why we love you, Kool-Aid. That's why everyone loves you, because you are an advocate for our people, like you always have been, and you know that's how I've always known her
Yeah.
to be.
Carolyn, if anybody was interested in seeing you perform, are you going to be doing anything local anytime soon?
I might be. I just got hit up by somebody the other day. I might be doing something in Temecula soon. And then I was supposed to do something actually this weekend in LA, but it got canceled due to like a family emergency from the promoter. So unfortunately I didn't get to, but yeah, definitely going to be doing some more stuff locally.
Okay.
Now that people know that I'm here, you know, like I felt like, okay, I got to start popping out more. I got to start going outside more so
Yes.
people know that I'm here.
Yes.
You know, and so it seems like now that I'm coming out more, people know that I'm around, and now they're hitting me up to,
That's awesome.
yeah, to come perform here. So.
Do you think for an artist, whether you're a rapper or a singer like yourself, do you think that there's more opportunity here in LA than possibly in Houston?
Yes. For me it is, anyway.
Okay.
And I would say this because, first of all, LA is the entertainment capital
Yes.
in the country, you know. It's the second largest city. It's also been a huge market for my music since day one.
Yes.
You know, it was such a blessing to come here and like, you know, have fans come up to me out here at this event, you know, like, hey, you know, I'd like to take Carolyn Rodriguez. I'm a big fan. I'm just like, oh, wow. You know, I kind of forgot, like,
Right.
you know what I mean? You realize it's like, oh, you know, I did come in here and put in a lot of work.
Yeah.
In LA, you know, from like 2012 to 2017, I was here grinding it out, you know, doing all these collabs. And so it's nice to know that like people still,
Yes. Yes.
you know, still fuck with me. You know what I mean?
That's what I was going to say.
Yeah, they still fuck with me, you know, they still fuck with the medicine girl, man. And like, so don't let all that hoopla on the internet, social media fool you about like, you know, hate is always going to spread faster, and a lie is always going to spread faster than the truth. That's just the way it is. The truth is not popular. I've always said
It's not.
that. But the reality is there's so much love out here in LA.
Yes.
It's always been my second home, and I'm just really happy to be back.
Yes. Yes.
And I knew that I came at the right time too, because if it wasn't, I wouldn't have been able to go to these protests and see what's been happening and speak up, and like I actually got to sing at the protest, you know,
Yes.
like it was great, like great singing with everybody.
Always remember this, and echoing off of what you said about hate.
Yeah.
Hate comes from the bottom. It never comes from the top. It comes from the bottom because us on top, we collab.
Yeah.
We collab
That's
up here.
true.
You know, we help each other win. We encourage each
Yes.
other to win. It's
We're about
always
connecting.
we're all connecting.
Yeah.
Yes, but the hate always comes from the bottom. And believe me,
Yeah.
I've seen it, and I just ignore it, and I just kind of like do
Yeah.
this and keep it going.
I just block. You know, I block people all day. I don't care. You know, I don't give a shit about like all the clout chasing and stuff. Like, I do not care about that. I have always just wanted to like fulfill a purpose of like making dope music and making people happy
Absolutely.
with that. You know,
Yeah.
and that's what I know works. That's the formula,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah. Carolyn, as an artist, is there a bucket list artist that you would love to work with?
Oh God, yes. There's several bucket list artists I love to
Go ahead
work
and name
with.
them. Go ahead.
Oh my God. Okay, so I'm gonna shoot high here because I mean Kendrick Lamar, like obviously, right?
Yes.
Kendrick Lamar, J. Cole, like the greats, Drake, like those guys are like at the top of the top with hip hop for me.
Okay. Okay.
And
what about any R&B singers?
R&B singers? Oh God, I mean, obviously Mary J. Blige is my idol.
Really?
Like hands down.
Okay.
Mary J. Blige, Erykah Badu, Sade. You know what I mean? Like.
Oh, Sade, definitely Sade.
That's like bucket list. Madonna, that's bucket list right there.
Okay. Well, hey, you got to shoot for the stars,
Gotta shoot for the stars, yes. Those are my influences, growing up,
Absolutely.
Mariah Carey, all that, like.
Awesome. Like I was telling CeCe earlier, I said, if I had a bucket list, 2 actors, obviously there's more, but that I would love to interview. One would be Clint Eastwood and the other one would be Sylvester Stallone.
Okay. I like that.
So, I got to shoot high.
Yes, you do. You do.
But other than that, Carolyn, once again, you told people where they can reach you on Instagram and on Facebook,
Yes.
Carolyn Rodriguez. What can they expect? What can they expect from you the rest of 2025? Because we're already halfway done.
I know. And I had promised I was going to be dropping videos, and I haven't dropped shit all 2025. But that's because, like I said, I was in the process of moving. I moved back to LA. I've been, I've been working on this publishing administration and the royalty administration work, which is, has been great. But I've definitely gotten back to the music lately. So we're going to be shooting videos real soon. You can expect a flood of videos from me, finish out 2025. And definitely we're going to drop the album before the year's over. Awesome.
Can you name us a couple of producers that are on there, on that produce for the album? And how many songs can we expect?
For sure, at least 15.
Okay.
I usually like to do a full 15 songs. Of course, we got, the OG Dominator on there, who produced a lot of tracks on there. Bullet has produced a few tracks on there already. God, I'm drawing a blank even. Oh, Payne, the OG, Jaime Payne Ortiz, who is out in El Paso right now, doing his thing. He's produced a few tracks that I'm going to put on the album. Yone, OG, he produced a few tracks on the album. So shout out to them.
Awesome. Other than that, Carolyn, thank you for coming through. I'm going to be hitting you up because I want you back on my podcast so we can chop it up and get drunk.
Yes.
And
you know how we do, Tony. We don't go light on it.
Absolutely. And any shout outs you want to give?
Let me give a shout out to you, Tony A, to Rhodium Radio.
Thank you.
Shout out to homegirl Lizzie G today. Shout out to CeCe, La Mamacita. That's my homegirl from way back. We go way back. She's the reason why I pulled up today. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Shout out to Jimmy Diaz. The Yost and Urban Kings. We've been doing our thing for years. So shout out to him. Shout out to Steph, my homegirl Steph. Been putting it down for the photography for me. Just, shout out to Athena, of course.
Yes.
One love, Athena. I love you, girl. I miss you, Houston. Shout out to the homie Gold Toes, of course.
Yes, absolutely. Go Toes.
God, and I'm sorry if I missed anybody. It's not on purpose, but, I love y'all.
It's all good. One last question. How important do you think this show is, To Live and Die in L.A., is for the community?
It's super huge and super important. I'd never met Estevan, but I'd heard about him actually through Rest in Peace Stomper. Urban Kings. That's how I first heard about him. He was doing some pictures for him and stuff like that. And then he introduced me to his work, and I was just like, wow, this guy's really talented.
Yeah.
And then Jimmy had always told me about him too.
Yeah.
So he's super dope, and the fact that he holds down his community the way he does, that's what makes a big difference out here. We need more people to hold down the community, and that's why I love CeCe so much too, because she does that.
Yeah.
She holds down her city. You see what she's wearing. She's got her Snoop Dogg jacket on.
Yes.
She's got her Bone Thugs in Harmony necklace. She really holds it down.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
She represents, and that's important out here.
Yeah.
We need unity more than any other time. We need unity now.
Absolutely. And I always like to talk highly of this show, To Live and Die in L.A., because I got friends that come from out of town or out of state here, and they always say, man, I got a good picture of what L.A. is like through this event.
Man, that song, and then the song, To Live and Die in L.A. is the place to be. You got to be there to know it. Everybody wanna see it.
Let's give her a hand clap. That was beautiful.
Love that song.
All good.
saying, you know,
all good.
like that it's true though. Like, you know what I mean? Wouldn't be LA without Mexicans. Like all that, like that's classic. And so to have something like that called To Live and Die in LA, it was just like automatic. Like, man, I gotta go. You know, makes you want to go.
Yes, all good, Carolyn. Thank you, and I will see you again. I will be in contact, and we'll have you back on the podcast.
Oh, show.
All good. Okay, everybody. Once again, we'll be back in about 10 minutes. So go ahead and put that top ramen in the microwave for 3 minutes. Get yourself a Modelo, and we'll be back.
That's right.
Welcome back, everyone, to Rhodium Radio to Live and Die in LA edition. It is popping. It is not too late. If you guys want to come by and check out the show, we got food, we got merch, we got music, we got art, we got everything. So here, sitting with me, I have someone who is a living legend. He is a LA original. He's one of one, the one and only Estevan Oreo.
Yeah. Thank you.
How you doing, my brother?
Hell yeah, thank you.
You know what, man? Every time I get together with you, we usually take a couple of shots. So I don't want to break tradition.
No, we can't.
So we got to take at least a good shot right now.
Yeah, let's do it. Glad you
go
came
ahead and,
prepared.
Yes, go ahead and here's your cup. I couldn't get any other color, so I hope red doesn't bother you.
Nope.
Because Frankie Orozco didn't like my red shoes, he said.
Yeah.
But it's all good. But I'm going to serve you first.
There you go.
There you go. I like teasing Frankie. We get along so great. Especially, he just bought me, you guys, a bottle of tequila. And
Yeah. Where's that one at?
yeah, he's over there. We're going to get it right now after the show. Salud. And to a long and prosperous life.
Thank you, brother.
Okay, I'm going to leave it right there in case you want seconds. Estevan, you're a very busy man. I saw a couple of your pictures out there. How important do you think To Live and Die in LA show is important to the community? It's important to LA.
It's very important, especially in a time like right now when there's so much bad things going on to our community. This is something that lets people forget about it. Not forget about it, but
Right.
Let
It's a
that-
break.
Put that to the side for a
Yeah.
minute and have a couple hours of some enjoyment, because we all need it. It's healthy,
Yes.
It's not healthy what's going on right now for the community. It's ugly what's happening to our people, and
Yes.
this is something for people to just step away from it for a couple hours, and then obviously your mind goes right back to it, because it's
Yeah.
like, I don't know, my feed is just all that all day long. So this has been a great break from that, and something positive and happy, and like you've seen every year, there's never no drama here.
Never no drama. And that's one thing that's
there's-
very impressive. It's like there's no drama.
Yeah, if there's a place there's drama would happen, it'd be that in that crowd,
Yes.
But all those people out there are nothing but respectful, and they show love, and they love the whole event.
Absolutely. One thing that I've had friends that live out of state that have come over the years and have witnessed To Live and Die in LA events, and they've all told me, man, I got to see LA. He said, all of LA in a few hours. The food, the merch, the art, the music.
Yeah.
And that's it. It is. To Live and Die in LA is almost like a picture that you get to take home of what LA is like if you don't live here.
Yeah.
And it's peaceful. There's there's no drama here. Everybody's just here to have a good time. And like you said, us going through a time of what people are going through right now, it's a break. You come here to have a good time, come here to enjoy good food. You come here to buy good merch and listen to good music and meet dope people.
See good art.
See good art, absolutely.
Yeah.
Estevan, we're in the middle of 2025. What can people expect from Estevan? Do you have any events coming up, or any meet and greets, or people that would like to meet LA original, Estevan Oreo? What can people expect the rest of the year from you?
I've just been I've been giving them something every month to come to for the past year. So this was the biggest and last event that I have planned for right now. Now it's time to get back into doing my books and working on some movie stuff. I've been working on that Booyah Tribe documentary for a while.
Yeah.
And I got another documentary. It's called Lookout Weekend.
Lookout
It's
Weekend.
about the high energy Latin freestyle type music. So
I love that music, bro.
Yeah.
It's timeless.
Yeah.
It's timeless, especially because it's from here in LA, bro. It's a beautiful music. Other than that, now your books. How many books do you have out there right now?
Right now I'm up to 6.
Okay, 6.
And I still have one left. It's called Blocks. The rest have sold out.
Oh, wow. Okay. Now, if anybody was interested in buying a book of yours, where can they go?
EstevanOreo.la.
EstevanOrio.la, you guys. So once again, EstevanOrio.la. And they can also follow you on Instagram. It's just Estevan Oreo?
Yeah, I keep it simple.
Okay, awesome. Now, what have for the last 6 months? What have you been doing? You've been doing a lot of pictures because a lot of people ask me, like, what does he do? And if you can kind of give them like a little overview of what Estevan does, you know, maybe to the fans that are watching for the first time and possibly don't know who Estevan is.
Yeah. Well, I've been doing I had a show that was supposed to be 1 month at Be on the Streets. It lasted 4 months. It was me and
Wow.
Teen Angel. I had another show that I curated at Super Chief Gallery. And that's right now. It's Contagious Culture. And then this is a big project. A lot of work goes into this. And even though it's 1 day, I put probably more energy into work into this than I do the 1 month shows.
Yeah.
So I've been doing that, and then you know, the Booyah Tribe documentary, we get who we get when we can get them. You know, we got Battle Cat, Tretch, Ice-T, Mac 10, Sugar Pop, a couple more, CeCe.
And this is all for the Booyah Tribe documentary?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. See, I didn't know you were working on that one. Maybe you might have mentioned it, and I had too much
that's
tequila.
why I brought in Cobra and D-Boy.
You're right.
To the studio.
You are absolutely right. Cobra and D-Boy. And D-Boy's doing his thing, man.
Harbor area.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. So is that in the works, or have you guys already started that?
No, we started it, and I have footage of them that dates back to probably 30 years.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. Now, when can people expect that?
Well,
I know it's going to take some time.
yeah, it's going to take a little more time. We have, right now we're doing the sizzle reel,
Okay.
and then we're going to start pitching it to movie companies, and then we're going to ask we got about 10 more interviews that we want to do, some heavy hitters. You know, we'll see where we get with that, you know.
Okay. I mean,
people's schedules, and,
Right.
you know, trying to get to Chris Blackwell in Jamaica. He owned Island Records.
oh, wow.
Trying to get with Perry Farrell. He did Lollapalooza, which
Yeah.
they went out on early
Yeah.
on. And just, you know, pivotal people like that did some good stuff with them. And, you know, just people that might have old footage, photos, or memories with them, you know, from the area.
Yeah.
People like Tony the Wizard, you know.
Absolutely. You know, I wanted to ask you, like, let's just say you were at a Q&A session. Somebody stood up and asked you, why Booyah Tribe? Why, out of all them, would you do a documentary on them? Like, how would you answer that?
Well, originally I wanted to do like I don't know if you saw the Dre and Jimmy Iovine documentary.
Defiant Ones.
Defiant Ones. So it's like a 4-part series. So what I want to do is like a 4-part series of LA and our community and our culture, you know?
Yes.
But people are like, that we pitched it to are like, nah, you know? So I wanted to start off with Soul Assassins, then go to Cypress Hill, House of Pain, me and Cartoon, you know, just do like the whole thing. But, you know, it's hard out there pitching movies to movie companies, so I did the LA Originals first. I got that.
That was great.
And then did the Cypress Hill. Insane
That was dope.
So I think Booyah Tribe is a good follow-up because it's all from that same era when all that was going on. They were there. If you hear Cypress's first album, they go, you know, Booyah Tribe. It's a tribe thing. You know, Gangster Rid's on there.
Rid.
And they used to go to the apartment where Muggs and Aladdin lived in Hollywood.
Yeah.
So it was all like that. And then I met them in the 80s working at the club. So I feel their story needs to be told, and nobody else would think about that. And I think that I could tell it probably the best, you know.
Well, that's why you're an LA original, bro.
Yeah.
That's dope. That's dope. I would love to see a Booyah documentary, and I'm sure you guys out there too, because I remember when I interviewed D-Boy and Cobra, I got a lot of love from the Harbor area, from my homies. Hey, bro, I love that interview. Hey, there's two interviews that always get mentioned the most. Cobra interview and Sugar Free.
Yeah.
And I've done close to 400 interviews.
Yeah. Those
You know.
are OGs.
Yeah, so those two. So I think Booyah does deserve a documentary. I think people should know of them. And I was actually label mates because they were signed to Hollywood Records, which is Disney, for a short time.
Yeah.
By Funkenklein, a guy,
Yeah.
rest in peace.
Yeah.
Now, if somebody were to ask you, who would be next after Booyah Tribe? Is that in the works? Do you have an idea possibly who would be next?
Well, the next one is the Lookout Weekend one.
Okay.
And that's because that's another music from genre from our area,
Yes.
from LA. That it's not all of them were from LA, but that hit hard here, and it
hit hard
caused a
here.
big scene here in LA, and I think that's another story that needs to be told.
I mean, whether it was the cover girls, whether it was Expose, whether it was what was they, Noel,
Debbie B, all those, and then
do you
the
remember
High Energy.
Diamond Girl?
Yeah.
Woo! And you know what's funny? Even back then, people loved that last verse where he sang in Spanish.
Yeah,
That was amazing, bro. That was amazing. But anyways, I'm trying to take another shot. I don't know if you are.
I'm ready.
Okay, cool.
I'll take one for you because you can't.
Yes. Okay. You guys are probably saying, Tony A's a fucking drunk. No, I just like entertaining my guests.
You gotta encourage people to come, bro, because there's a lot of people that want to take photos. There's a lot of people that are here that we interview.
Yeah, they should come.
Well-
I mean, we still
Like
got
right now.
the Knuckleheads coming up. Desmadre, WC from WC in the Mad Circle.
Absolutely.
WC from Low Profile. You know, for those that go back, they're missing out. It's packed out there.
And you can come and meet LA original Estevan Orio if you've never met him. Put it this way, Carolyn Rodriguez came in and said, I want to meet him. And she's an artist.
Yep.
Okay? So come on down and I'll take a shot with
Thank
you.
you.
Because Frankie's going to buy us a bottle. Salud.
I'm nobody, and they wanted to
Yeah.
you know?
Can you say that nobody part again?
I'm nobody, and they wanted to take photos with me.
I gave him a mic and he didn't hook it up.
I don't need it.
All right. All right. So back to Estevan Orio. Esteban, if I buy the film, what's it going to take for you to take a picture of me?
Showing up, or we could do it down there. I'm down to go to Wilmington and bus flicks you over there.
Absolutely.
I like to catch the people in their own environment. You know,
Absolutely. Now,
like they get the lions in the jungle and all that out there. I don't want to pull them out and put them somewhere that they're not comfortable. You know, I want to
Exactly.
shoot the people where they're comfortable.
exactly. Esteban, I want to ask you this. Say that there's an artist out there, whether it's R&B singer, whether it's a rapper, and they want a picture from you, maybe for their album cover or maybe for the back of the cover, for whatever the case may be. I know they can get a hold of you on Instagram, but do you do that still?
Yeah.
Okay. Just to let people know, because I'm sure that somebody would love to put, cover shot by Esteban.
Yeah, I just shot Exhibit's album cover, G Perico's last album cover, a girl named Avalon Lurks.
Awesome.
Yeah, I'm still out there doing album covers,
Okay.
videos. But
Now-
they got to come with a little bit of chippies.
Yeah.
I got expenses.
Yeah. You got to pay bills.
Yeah, they're like, hey, let's do a collab. I'll show up and you show up, and that's the collab. I'm like, man, my mortgage company, the phone company, nobody gives a fuck about.
Yeah, you can't collab with them.
Yeah, I can't say like, hey, well, I just shot him for free. Is that cool? Can I pay my bill with that?
Can you do it for the culture?
Huh?
No. Can
Yeah,
you do it for
I get that one a lot too.
Yeah.
It'll be a good look for you. You know, you're older and we're younger. I'm like, oh, okay. Yeah, thank you.
Do it for when somebody says do it for the culture, they really say do it for free.
Yeah.
But no, it doesn't work like
Banks
that.
are the culture too. You know, I need to do it for them.
What's up with that bottle?
You want to show it to Esteban.
Okay, here, bring it up. Okay, but did Frankie say it was okay? Because I don't want to. Okay, Frankie said it was okay. Okay, this was the bottle that Frankie just bought us right now.
Yeah. That's
So
a
I'll
nice
probably drink
one.
half of this
The
motherfucker.
silver one.
So yeah, let me put this over here. Once again, Frankie Orozco, to live and die in LA, just bought us a bottle. Other than that, Esteban, now you shoot videos as well.
Yeah, I've been directing videos since around 1997.
1997. Now, once again, for people that may not know who Esteban is, I know you shot many pictures. I mean, I've had you at my place many times. Can you kind of give us an idea of who you might have shot, as far as pictures?
Oh, photos?
Yeah, photos, yeah.
Eminem, Dre, Snoop, 50 Cent. Everybody in hip-hop that's put out a record. A lot of celebrities like Robert De Niro, Al Pacino, Dennis Hopper, rest in peace. Adrian Brody, Danny Trejo, of course.
Yeah.
He was one of the first ones. I mean, the list is crazy. But,
the list is crazy,
yeah.
you guys. The list is crazy. So once again, if you guys don't follow him on Instagram, Estevan Orio. If you guys have not seen LA Originals, his documentary and Mr. Cartoons, definitely check it out. It gives you just a quick picture. I mean, I truly do believe that documentary could have been 4 hours. Okay.
Yeah, that's what we were trying to do.
That's just me. I'm a big fan of him, but I've also, it's just the work that he has done. I mean, you can't knock it out in one interview. So that's why I keep having this guy back, because there's so much body of work that I can't cover, and shit that, I like to brag about people. And this is one man that I like to brag about. And I love everything you have done. And, and yet this guy remains so humble. And it's like the cocky motherfuckers that don't have shit are the guys that talk all the shit.
Yeah.
So it's like, I thank you for being humble, my brother, honestly. But you know what? Now let me ask you this. If you had a bucket list photo shoot, who would that be? I don't care if you got to name 5 people.
I'd still like to shoot Joe Pesci, just to put him in that
Pesci
circle. Willem Dafoe.
William Dafoe. That's another great actor that rarely gets mentioned.
Yeah.
Christopher Walken.
Yeah, I like the OG guys. I'll shoot Brad Pitt. Comes my way.
Okay.
I'm down to shoot Brad.
With the shirt or without a shirt?
Probably without. I want to inspire the youth that even when you get older, you can stay in good shape like you.
Thank you, my brother. I try.
I still gotta try.
Hey, it's never too late. It's never too late.
Yeah, but I got a few, that are out there, but there's so many talented people, and
yeah.
I'd love to shoot so many,
Now, the last 2 people that I had here was CeCe, Jimmy, and Carolyn, and I gave my bucket list interviews. But if I had a camera, which I don't, just my cell phone, if I had to shoot somebody, there's 2 people that I would shoot. Once again, Clint Eastwood, Sylvester Stallone.
Yeah.
I would love to.
Yeah,
you ever
I'm
meet
down.
them?
No, I'm down though. Clint's getting up there. I'm ready.
All good. Now here's
he aged like fine wine. So Clint, if you're out there, holler at your boy. I'm ready to come through and shoot you wherever you're at.
Absolutely, shoot him wherever he's at.
Yeah.
Hey, how old is Clint Eastwood? I don't know if he's turned 90 or 99. Clint Eastwood, how old is he? Yeah, he's like 140, bro. Like he I know he's in his 90s now, bro. And I was like, dude, I gotta meet that guy.
Yeah.
I actually went up to Carmel when he was mayor, and I went to his restaurant called 95.
95.
Shoot,
My dad's 83.
your dad is 83?
Yeah, my dad's sick, man. He's out there. He walks probably 20,000 steps a day.
Really?
Yeah, he walks up the hills backwards. He goes to the YMCA and boxes, hits a heavy bag.
Awesome. Much
He's
love.
ripped. Like,
Really?
I'd be embarrassed to take my shirt off in front of my dad.
Much love and respect to your dad.
Yeah, he'd be like, "What's going on, man? What the fuck? What is that? What is that stomach? Hey, come on, man." I'd be like, "Hey, sorry, Dad, I gotta work."
Hey, you know who would be another dope photo shoot for you and a dope interview for me? May you rest in peace, Gene Hackman.
Yeah.
Gene Hackman was a hell of a fucking actor. And the reason why I bring him up, because I just recently saw a movie that I loved when I first saw it, Mississippi Burning. You ever see that movie?
Yeah, I loved it.
Oh, that's an amazing movie.
I would have liked to shoot Val Kilmer too, because I shot Tom Sizemore, rest in peace. I shot Robert De Niro, Al Pacino, Danny Trejo, and he was the only other one on the poster.
Oh, wow.
I shot Michael Madsen, rest in peace. He just passed away.
Oh, yeah, rest in peace.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, though, man. You know what? Everybody you mentioned, everything you have done is legendary, man. And Estevan, I just want to thank you for coming through once again. And I just want to thank you and Frankie for allowing me to be here and be a part of To Live and Die in L.A. because I believe this is a part of not only L.A. culture, but L.A. history. So I just want to thank you. And at this time, if there's anything you want to promote, anybody you want to shout out, go for it.
Yeah, I'm good, man. Just shout out to my Joker brand is 30-year anniversary.
30 years.
And then all my family from the Soul Assassins.
Absolutely, yes.
You know, that's about it.
All good.
And my family and my homies, you know, you guys all know who you are.
Yes. So, Estevan Oreo, once again, thank you very, very much. Like again, thank you for allowing me to be here. Frankie, thank you. To Live and Die in L.A., guys, we're going to go ahead and take a 10-minute break. We're going to come back. And
Thank
we're
you
gonna,
for that.
Absolutely. You want another shot or you're good?
Can we try the new one? Just to do like a little bit of
Let's do it.
a challenge, tequila challenge. Like we could do the Pepsi, Coke. We could do this one or the.
Hey, what was Brian talking about? Huh?
He was just slurring.
Yeah, he was just. What's good? You were just slurring over there, or what? Yeah. Got enough for everybody.
This is like the Costco one, huh?
Yes. This is probably like the Costco one or Sam's Club.
Yeah, the Fedco.
Very cool. Okay, let's try it. If it burns our throats,
Yeah.
we know. Salud. It's kind of something that you buy from Mexico that you rub on your ankle when it's swollen. So that's what it tastes like.
Yeah.
So other than that, you guys, we'll be back. Somebody's drunk and they spilled something. Alex takes it away. We'll be back in 10 minutes. Welcome back, everyone, to Rodeo Radio to Live and Die in L.A. edition. We're not going to waste any time. We're going to go ahead and jump right into it. This man just got off the stage and rocked this motherfucker. So without further ado, please allow me to introduce, at least to me, a West Coast living legend, Zo Osama.
Hey, man, I'm in here. I appreciate you for having me, bro.
All good, my brother. So how did you like performing tonight, man? How was your show? Everything
hey, man, that
good?
shit was going crazy. I said, oh, yeah, y'all packed out here. I love doing it. Every time I do it, y'all always be packed. Y'all always show the most love, so I fuck with y'all for sure.
All good. Listen, I wanted to ask you a question before I pour you a shot, okay? Yeah. Are you really underrated?
Man, look, we know the truth. Hey, Long Little Draco, we know the truth.
Hey, man, I think you're underrated, though.
For sure, I'm underrated.
You know what I'm saying? Zoe be rocking this shit down here.
You know what it is? What it really is about the whole situation is when you really come from this shit and you follow the rules and you really do what you do, they're not going to give you as much attention as the motherfuckers they can control. So fuck it, more power to them. But hey, when we come to the shows and when we see everything, the love always outshine the Instagram. The Instagram gonna make you think what you want to think because you can send that shit to 1,000 people to make them like it. But when you come to them shows and them motherfuckers not rocking with you, you not really the truth like the label's gonna make you the truth. And if we ain't the truth, then show me the truth. Fact. Long Little Draco though, neighborhood nip hustle. It's like that.
Fact. Long Little Nipsey. Hey, that's dope. Hey, man. But I already feel though. I already feel like Zoe do a lot, you know what I'm saying, for LA, man. He really the truth. Like he the epitome of what LA really is. You know what I'm saying? Like how we, you know what I'm saying, like how we party, like what we do, like, you know what I'm saying? Zoe put it down, man. He got a lot of uppity music, man. I can't even keep up with him. I be feeling like I like to know, like I be rapping and doing my shit. You know what I'm saying? But Zoe, man, he get up on the beat and he ride that motherfucker, man. He do what he do. He the truth, man.
Hey, look, right there, bro. Right next to you. That's how we gonna talk then. And that's how you know we really from out here. And look, we share food, we share whatever.
All good. You know what? Let's go ahead and take a shot, bro.
Hey, salute.
There you go.
We got you one.
Yeah,
Is
salute.
it tequila? I
Yes.
know it's tequila. We with the Mexicans.
Yes, exactly, bro.
It's tequila. Look. You got very saucy too, y'all motherfuckers.
Cheers.
Cheers, my bro. Hey, I like to say to a long and prosperous life, bro. Okay?
Good.
So now, Zoe, we're in the middle of the year, 2025. What can fans expect from you the next possibly 6 months or 5.5 months?
August 9th, I'm dropping an album called Mr. Nobody. We got features from Lefty Gunplay, Seti Hendrix, Dim Joints. We got Carolyn for real. Long Little Money Sign Suede. We got a whole lot of motherfucking everybody and every fucking culture on this album.
And I ain't gonna lie, the album fire. I heard it.
Oh God, and everybody thought that this shit was regular because I was quiet. I just want y'all to get y'all little bullshit out the way.
Pissing me off. I hate you be being quiet, man.
Hey, all that bullshit means y'all dropping. I appreciate it though.
What you be being quiet for, man?
What type of bullshit are they dropping, bro? Let the fans know.
No, so look, so this what it is. I tell niggas like this, like, you only can rap about killing a motherfucker so many times. You don't got that many bodies, my nigga. You will be doing 25 to life. I know niggas that's right now that's gone forever. For their first gang slide. No, so nigga got 17 million songs talking about I slide down that block. You ain't slide down nothing, nigga. You really came from Buttfuck Egypt. Like, you feel me? Like in real life. Like,
keep it 100 though.
And look, and then what happened when you keep 100? They start talking behind the scenes like, don't let him in for real. Yeah. But we know why, because y'all get uncomfortable when y'all been telling these lies for all these years, and then a real motherfucker walk in the room, y'all start getting uncomfortable when he got real homies with him. That's really like that. It's uncomfortable to get uncomfortable, but it's comfortable for real niggas that walk in the room that's comfortable. So y'all gonna, hey look, check this out, man. Y'all niggas are sliders, right? Everybody LA sliders. I get it, but don't nobody go to jail, don't nobody got no case, but the niggas that really do this shit is never come home.
Hey, look, what the LA sliders mean, though.
Hey, free my niggas that's gone. Free all the essays that's gone. Hey, man, we got families out here that we trying to make it back home to.
We made the LA sliders. The LA sliders is something.
Everybody don't like me, but every show be packed out.
That's crazy, huh?
Make it make sense.
Make it make sense.
Because guess what? Niggas be calling around, don't like that nigga post, it sound good. You keep talking like that is the reason why your bitch wanna fuck me, nigga. Straight up.
Can you say that for the people in the back?
Yeah, keep talking crazy about me. You talk crazy for that bitch. That's why that bitch wanna suck the tip. Tipper. The LA Tippers.
The LA Tipper.
The LA Tippers. That's my mama. Look, no. I know niggas might. Hey, niggas gonna look at them like this nigga drunk. Yeah. All that. LA Tippers. I'm gonna let it tip. Tip on her head. Your bitch name is Dickhead around the game. Spicy like a bitch ring. Head, we call her Head. All she do is come in the house. Oh yeah, Head. Straight up.
Hey bro, LL Cool J said I gave her a tip much bigger than a quarter.
Hey, hello. Hey, look, heads or tails. Heads or tails. My mama, tails never fails. Oh well.
Fuck.
That's on my mama look, but like no, like long story short story long. Hey, I'm living life. I'm not really worried about no negative reactions. I'm not worried about no positive reactions. All I'm worried about is income because I got a family and I got kids to take
Absolutely.
care of. Everything be sounding good to when it really not good.
Then that shit sound good. How much income do you really got?
That's crazy. IRS, I don't got nothing. I'm on food stamps. EBT, I don't got nothing. I don't know what you talking about. What the fuck is this talking about? I got nothing. I'm living life.
Shit.
I did this show for free.
There you go. for the culture. For the culture.
This is a motherfucking non-profit organization. It's a write-off. Oh God!
Hey, Zo, I want to tell you this. Always remember this, man, that the hate comes from the bottom and never comes from the top. The hate comes from the bottom because up here on top, we're collabing.
Right.
We're helping each other. We're encouraging each other, motivating each other. But the hate comes from the bottom. It's the bottom feeders.
Hey, you said that's exactly what I was about to say. That'd be the bottom feeders talking like, "Oh, these dudes think they do." Nah, but look, I tell people like this all the time. All right, I might be the black sheep. I might be the outcast. I might be the one that made it, that came for Section 8, just like y'all on EBT, GR, $260 a month with 160 of them food stamps. Nigga, I was there.
What you mean?
All that.
We came from that.
Nigga, and I might still get it right now.
Yep.
You never know.
I'll take it.
But on my mama, I understand it. Every nigga that ever talk crazy about me, that ever talk crazy about the next man that made it, that's on my kids, that's on my soul, nigga. If you was in the same position, you would take my position and say the fuck the position that you in.
Yep.
So that's how you know niggas is hating. Cause on my mama, if you had the opportunity to be where I'm at, nigga, and you came from nothing, you would be where I'm at and say fuck the niggas that was at nothing cause they still want to do nothing.
Right.
Any nigga that's with me right now that wanted to do something, they with me right now.
Yeah.
I'm not straggling no fence. I'm not savaging and harvesting no busters, no snitches, no niggas that's bums. Nigga, if you want to get it, get off the couch and go get it, nigga.
Go get it.
So you gonna hate me, black, brown, white, round, and down.
He's a white, round, and brown.
My mama, nigga, like a nigga, I'm with whatever. I don't see no color. I don't see no race, no nothing. Cause at the end of the day, the motherfuckers that I see in the motherfucking county building that wasn't black with me was brown motherfuckers.
Yeah. Absolutely.
It is what it is. Niggas gonna like me, niggas not gonna like me, but the only reason you don't like me because you be like, I could have been where he at right now because I do the same thing you do. Well, then do it.
Do it.
Ain't nothing different between me and you. Like my nigga said, you got the same 24 hours as Michael Jackson and you chose to be nothing. Sugar free, Nate Bud. My nigga.
Hey, big dog, sugar free, say that on my podcast.
I know, that's why I said it. You feel me? Like, you had the same 24 hours to be something like Michael Jackson. You chose to be nothing, nigga. You mad at Zo? Yeah. Oh, you mad because your hoe is a hoe?
Yeah, because she's a hoe.
Either way she gonna go, she gonna go. Sugar free.
She gonna go. She gonna go.
Hey, I'm gonna go ahead and say this. Your man is not overprotective. He just knows you're easy to fuck.
Hey, look, look, and keep it 100. Look, y'all can talk about how nigga on my mom, don't live nip. But look, I'm out here. It's over 100 people, 200, 300. Ain't no security. When you love by the people, you don't need no security. Niggas that need security is because they know they do fuck shit.
Yep.
You do fuck shit. Nigga, I go to crowds where it's 1 million people and I be with Slim.
Yeah.
I be with White Boy.
Hey.
I be with Yak.
Hey, Don't get it fucked up, though. You know I'm a man.
No, oh, that's good though.
I ain't gonna even say nothing.
That's good though.
You know what I do.
That's good though. But I'm saying though, what is security when you really a part of the culture?
Man,
absolutely.
Nigga, that nigga security is because niggas that perform, they get out of here.
Right.
I performed an hour ago. Look at me. I'm comfortable.
It's official. I'll be wanting this motherfucker to leave half of the time. I'm like, man, I want to spend.
Nigga, I just spend money with the vendors because it's the shit. It's what it is.
Yep.
No, because you're really a part of the culture, nigga. Yeah. I'm not gonna come get no bag nowhere and not give no tie back to where I came from, nigga. If you gonna give it to the church, you gotta give it back to where you came from. Just 10% is good.
Yep.
But it's appreciated though.
Yep.
So
I have a question for you. Are you having fun?
Man, look, I wouldn't do this shit if I want to have fun. To rap inside a mic and not care about what you're doing, you gotta be a crazy nigga. Now you gotta really love music to be a part of music. You know how many times I'll be like, I don't want to do this show. Because my kids gotta go to football the next day. I gotta go to church. I gotta figure out how I'm gonna pay rent. I gotta figure out what's going on over here. I might have to pay rent over here and mortgage over there. And after that, you gotta pay a credit card bill over there. But motherfuckers think because you just showing money on Instagram that you got, nigga, your problem's not the same as my problem. You might have $100 problems. I might have $100 million problem.
Yeah.
But it's a problem though.
Yeah.
But that's the thin line between the real and fake, bro. And motherfuckers gonna always be mad when you make it. But at the end of the day, everybody that signed up for gang banging, black, white, Mexican, Armenian, Japanese, nigga, anything that you ever signed up for, the goal at the end of the day was to make it out. So why niggas get mad when you make it out?
Because it ain't them.
But no. But the goal that we made
Yes.
was to make it out.
Was to make it out. Yeah.
Why you mad that I made it out? But I'm telling you to come, but you don't want to come because you want to be Kobe when you really Rick Fish.
You really Rick Fish?
Who's Rick Fish though? Not Rick Fox. Not Derek Fish. You Rick Fish. You number 6 on the bench and you never coming off that motherfucker, but you make the Lakers and you mad at me. Rick Fish, you not Rick Fox.
Bitch.
You not Derek Fish. You Rick Fish. You number 6, bitch.
That make a whole lot of sense.
They thought I fucked up, but I didn't fuck up.
Well, you know what it is?
They thought I fucked up, but I ain't fucked up.
Zo.
You Rick Fish. You not Rick Fox. You not Derek Fish.
Zo, you know
Rick
what it is?
Fish.
You know what it is? Is it? They're not hating. Really, they're just jealous, bro.
I know, but jealousy.
That's what it, that's what it be.
You know, I'd rather a motherfucker hate me, cause the nigga that hate me, I know he hate me.
At least he'll tell you.
No, but look, the envious and the jealous is the #1 cause of death in America from any hood.
Yes.
Cause I don't give a fuck what niggas say. Niggas don't die from ops as much as they die from their homies.
Oh, hey, can you say that for the people in the back?
Niggas don't die from ops as much as they die from their homies. And we gonna leave it right there because we don't know nothing.
I mean, shit, I don't know nothing.
Who wants another shot? Anybody got the shot cup?
Please. Look. They better hate me. You gotta hate me. Cause why would you hate a nigga that's just like you? You know when I look at my son sometimes how mad my kid make me because he do the same shit I do? And you realize you mad at your kid because he act like you. You looking in the mirror and you don't like the way you act. So you mad at your son and your daughter for acting like you, and you at the top of your lungs screaming because at the end of the day when you start, you be like, damn, that's shit I used to do when I was little.
Preach.
Right.
So, but what you mad at? Because niggas can't stand to see the lies that they tell people that come the truth. I'm not like that. I don't slap bitches. I don't hit bitches. I don't hit niggas. I don't get drugs. And then you see your kids doing, you be like, why is you doing? Because you do it.
There you go.
It's a mirror. It's called a smoke and mirror. You don't look at the effect that you see because it's smoking away in the mirror. But soon that smoke go away and you see yourself, like Sugar Free said, you can run, but everywhere you go, you can't hide because there go yourself, nigga.
Hey, man,
Yeah.
listen to that new music. What'd you say when that shit you was talking about when some the pig supposed to fly?
Hey, I believe a bitch when pigs fly.
Hey, look.
Big dog.
I ain't trying ships and nip died.
Big dog, let's take the shot.
That shit was crazy to me.
Salute.
That nigga turned it to Sugar Free on me. I don't know what that do. What was that talking about?
No. There's some shit that I said in a song before we go on to the next segment.
Man, Zo got a new album about to drop and it's finna go crazy.
Mr. Nobody.
Shit.
It's some shit that I said that
This shit
said,
is crazy as fuck.
Do we have a date for that?
yeah, August 8th.
Oh, shit. Okay.
And it's one day before the hood day. Ironically, that's how the label wanted it. Long live Nip. Yeah.
Do we have any features?
Yeah, we got
I know you mentioned Lefty Gunplay.
We got Lefty, he on there twice. We got Ceddy Hendrix, he out of Florida. We got Dim Joints, he produced for Kanye West.
Okay.
We got motherfucking we got a whole lot of shit.
Zo, are you surprised when Underrated took the fuck off?
Nah, you wanna know why I was surprised?
Tell us.
Because I made a million songs to get to that song, and I know one of these bullshit ass songs is gonna take off.
And it fucking took off.
Because guess what? You could do a shit 100 times, 101 times, you might become good at it.
Yes.
So that's why everybody that stopped, like nigga don't.
Top song. Though.
No, it's never gonna be the top song, but I want niggas to know.
That song took off, but Zo, man, got heat.
Okay, Zo, I'm gonna confess something to you, okay? I don't really like a bunch of new rap. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Right.
I'm 57 years old, okay? I'm a 80s guy. I've been in the studio with NWA. I've been to NWA shows, and I toured and DJed for DJ Quick, second to none, AMG, High C. I produced High C's first album. I've been in the rap industry for many, many years, but I'm gonna tell you something, bro. When I heard your song Underrated, I said, finally, somebody came with some shit. Honestly, I'm gonna be real with you. I would probably say, and I would consider you a new artist, okay?
No, I am.
Okay, I would say you and Kendrick are probably the only people I listen to.
You know what's crazy?
Yeah,
Hey, I shout out Kendrick for bringing me to. Shout out Kendrick for bringing me to the pop out. And the thing about why I really appreciate Kendrick bringing me to the pop out, and his region bringing me to the pop out, is because of the side of town that I'm from, and the side of town that they represent, is not the best of friends. But at the end of the day, it wasn't about that when the pop out was something that had to do with culture or the West Coast, and I was there.
Yeah.
And I'm forever grateful for that. I don't need no feature on no album. I don't need no shout out that's personally from him.
Yeah.
I don't need none of that. All I need is all whatever what I had. I was on the stage.
That's awesome.
No, but like me being on that stage with motherfuckers in Inglewood, like it wasn't regular. Like where I'm from, nigga, like really where I'm from. Like where I'm from, and I'm not no nigga that came from buttfuck Egypt to be where I'm from, nigga. Section 8, where I'm from, nigga. To the point when I was there, niggas that was there that was performing, like yeah, nigga, it had to be a whole speech to make niggas know that nigga. It was cuz, hold on, cuz. It was a whole speech. You was there, nigga.
Yeah, I was there.
It was a whole speech that DJ had made, nigga. If you don't want to be here, if you see a nigga that was from the other tracks, then leave right now. But this is what's happening for the culture.
Oh God.
And on my mama, hold on, cuz. On my mama, the nigga that he was talking about that was from the culture was me. Nigga, I was around 1,000 Bloods. I was the only Crip nigga besides BG Preco and Bino, nigga.
Perico had the
No, BG Preco and Bino, nigga. No. What the conversation was about was Zo, nigga.
No, I know.
Yeah, no. And I respect them niggas for doing what they did, what we did, nigga. I appreciate it 100%. Because everybody that seen the concert, that was there at the concert, that seen on YouTube, knew I wasn't supposed to be there, but I was supposed to be there.
Right. It
Yeah.
was kind of
No. Watch out, cut. They knew I wasn't supposed to be there, but I was supposed to be there. Politics didn't have nothing to do with me being there.
That was lovely. That was an experience for me.
Nigga, that's on my mama. I appreciate
I didn't have nothing to do with none of that shit, but that shit was an experience. I loved it. That
Awesome.
shit was epic.
Kendrick, I appreciate you, guy.
Right, hey, look,
Whatever
that
it
shit
like,
was epic.
your dog is Absol, right? I appreciate you.
All good.
Zo,
Nigga, I
Okay.
appreciate you.
Zo.
Absol, you know the
Hey,
truth.
Zo.
I appreciate you.
So you always show out, man. And I'm keeping it real. This is from the heart. And now I'm seeing it from a different perspective. A lot of motherfuckers don't be saying shit from the perspective of fans and all that shit. Man, on everything, man, Zo always show up and show out. You do a lot of shit.
Absolutely.
that a lot of motherfuckers don't
Hey.
understand.
Security where, nigga?
Streets on the street.
Zo, I have a question. You know what? Before we cut it, because, you know, I love to have this conversation, but I want you on my podcast so we can go deeper on this, okay?
I bet.
Is there anything you want to promote, or is there anybody you want to shout out before we cut to our next?
Hey, man, I want to shout out Dim Joints. I want to shout out Mixed by Ali. I want to shout out Zeke Beats. I want to shout out KO Beats. I want to shout out Wave Gods. I want to shout out Red in the building. Nigga, yeah. Wow. I shout you out too, nigga. And you know the truth. Yeah, long live Drake, all that. Long live Neighborhood Nip Hustle. But, long live Money Sign Sway, for real though. And niggas knew what that feature meant. And long as kept quiet. The label didn't even want that feature, but I stepped on it because I own me. Money Sign Sway was on underrated because I own me. Nigga, the labels didn't want that. They didn't understand it. I said, you don't got no choice. I'm from the other side of Huntington Park. It gotta be this. Cause it's not that no more, so it gotta be this. And if you really from my section, you know what? It's not that no more. It gotta be this me, nigga. And that motherfucker went gold independently, nigga.
Gold.
Gold, nigga, gold before I signed a partnership. Gold, independently, nigga. Y'all didn't hear about it, y'all didn't see it, because it don't matter. What matter is the culture. And y'all don't understand that, nigga, somebody passed away from X, Y, and Z, and he on a song with E40 and Snoop Dogg. Not because that's what, nigga, because I said it gotta be like that.
Yeah.
But he was gonna be better than that, regardless. Sure. Everything you cut short for a motherfucker that's real and a motherfucker that's a superstar. So if you're really a superstar and you want to be a living legend, you got to understand what a living legend and a legend really is. A living legend is something different than a legend. Either way it go, you got to go to be a legend. So niggas call themselves a legend, you're not legend because you still here. I can touch you. You're not a legend.
Yep.
So don't call yourself that. But I appreciate you for having me.
Zo, thank you, my brother. I can't wait to have you on my podcast, okay? And we're going to go deeper.
No, and this is what I do. Motherfuckers be looking at me like I'm crazy, but I might be, because Zo stands for crazo. I'm like that.
You for sure in the part 2 for this.
Gang. Hey, gangland. Hey, look, live and die in L.A., I appreciate y'all for having me. And if y'all don't bring me, y'all going to hear about it on Instagram.
All good. All right, everybody, we're going to take a 10-minute break. We're going to come right back. Once again, thank you, Zo Osama. He's going to be on Roadie Radio. We're going to go deeper into his hip-hop history. Thank you, Zo. Appreciate you.
Appreciate you.
Okay. We out of here. Take us away,
That was
Alex.
good or what?
Welcome back, everyone, to Rodian Radio to Live and Die in L.A. edition. We've had many great people so far. Our last Zo Osama was hilarious, and he said he'd give me his word, give me his number, and we're going to have him on the podcast soon, so stay tuned for that. But for right now, I want to talk about another L.A. original. This guy, like, there's no way that I'm going to be able to cover anything in 15 minutes, but we're going to try to kind of give an overview of who this man is, and eventually he'll come on my podcast. We'll have a 2-hour interview where he can go into it in depth into his art. So without further ado, please allow me to introduce Robert Vargas. Robert, how are you?
Good. How are you?
Okay. You know what? I remember your name because I'm like 6 shots in, bro. So I'm thankful that I have a good photographic memory. You know, yesterday I came in to set up this podcast, okay? I live in the city of Wilmington. That's where I was born and raised. And I saw you outside painting that mural. I thought it was amazing work. And
Thank you.
I almost felt embarrassed not knowing your history. But at the same time, I've been away for about 15 years because I stepped away from the industry. I worked, came back in 2017, started the podcast in 2019, and here I am. And I'm glad I got to meet you. Frankie from To Live and Die in L.A. introduced us together, and I'm glad I met you. And my boy Norbert right here gave me your history in a matter of seconds. I didn't know this about you, so that's why I feel a little bit embarrassed, because I truly do believe that you should get your flowers. You should be honored, man.
you.
And I just want to thank you for everything that you have done. So for people that may not know who Robert Vargas is, can you kind of give us an overview of what you have done, or who you are, what you do?
I'm an artist based here in Los Angeles, but for the world. I'm a 6th generation Angelino, born and raised in Boyle Heights. And I've been painting for as long as I can remember, never imagined doing anything else. And, I think for me as a creative, the messages I like to put up, especially with the public work, the big murals that I paint, are really about like humanizing the built environment and bringing light to places that sometimes need it. Not only just aesthetically, but also, impacting humanity, really.
Yes. And I'm thankful that I got to meet you, and I'm thankful that I get to sit down with you for a few minutes. And I'm going to tell you why. Because I first started off as a DJ, and then I became a producer. Then I became a podcaster, director. I kind of wore a lot of hats, okay? But before all that, when I was in elementary school, junior high school, I was an artist. One thing...
And you're always an artist.
Yes.
Yeah.
One thing about my family, because I'm one of 10.
Wow.
And...
Where are you on the totem pole?
Number 7.
Okay.
Number 7. And it's funny because I'm going to say this, some people know this. My name is Antonio Roberto Alvarez. There's 7 letters in each of my names, 777, and I was the 7th kid.
Wow. That's amazing.
Yes.
And you're Roberto as well, so.
Yeah, exactly. So the crazy part is this, that when I was in school, in elementary school and junior high, I wasn't into so much drawing pictures. I was into drawing murals. So when I saw you drawing that mural, I was like, okay, I told my boy right here, Norbert, I said, film me right here in front of this mural. I'm going to say, you got to come to Live and Die in L.A. You got to come. I was just kind of promoting it.
Sure.
But I was into big murals, and my elementary school, when it came to Halloween, when it came to Thanksgiving, when it came to Christmas, we got to get Antonio in here and draw us a mural. When I discovered DJing, that's when I figured I'm going to leave art alone and I'm going to continue this art. So I just want to say, even though you kind of schooled me with pictures on your phone, and Norbert did as well, I was like, wow, this guy's fucking amazing, bro. Like, look, if you guys don't know who Robert Vargas is, follow him on Instagram, look at his artwork. His artwork is amazing. So now, you had told me today, there's a reason why you're wearing the Dodgers gear, okay?
Yes.
Can you kind of explain what happened today?
Today actually began last year, where I'm the artist that painted the Shohei Ohtani mural in Little Tokyo at the start of the season. This is before he was Mr. 50-50 and, a world champion. And then at the end of the season, I painted Fernando Valenzuela, and that was in the works for several months before I actually began. And the day I began, he happened to pass away that evening.
That evening.
So the next 10 days, they end up playing the Yankees. They go to the World Series, play them. The funeral happens, the parade happens, Day of the Dead happens. All of these intersecting points came together. The family was coming out every day, so I got to really bond with them. Fast forward to today, now I unveiled a permanent mural at Dodger Stadium of Fernando Valenzuela. Today was actually his bobblehead release. And the Dodgers and I had been talking since last year. I got to throw out the first pitch.
Really?
Yeah, on September.
You know,
8th.
hold on, stop. Can we give him a hand clap, bro?
No.
Let's give, no. I'm gonna give. No.
A roar of the crowd, maybe. No.
No, bro. Look. Okay, first and foremost, bro, that's amazing, bro. I guess my question, as somebody just from the outside looking in, how did the Dodgers get a hold of you? That's my question.
Well, I'm not anonymous, so I think I think the murals that I painted out in the community really made an impact. And to be clear, those two murals, the Yoltani mural and the Valenzuela murals, were my concepts. So they were murals that were not sponsored by the Dodgers, but murals that I wanted to do in those particular locations, because Mexican-American community, the Japanese-American community have a long history that dates to pre-war, and Little Tokyo is really an extension of Boyle Heights and vice versa. And painting them on the same street, on First Street, connected by this bridge going over the LA River, I really wanted to kind of dub that the Unity Bridge. And really, it's about immigrants, it's about representation, and uniting the city. So with that message, the Dodgers reached out to me about, and this goes back to other works that I've done that I think they felt they wanted to recognize. And on September 8th, which happens to be my day in the city of LA, I got to throw the first pitch on that day. And we've been talking about doing something there at the stadium. So then today, I unveiled that mural. So when I was painting this mural outside, I started here in the last 3 days. Well, actually, I started at Dodger Stadium at about 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. and then about 6:30 to midnight here.
Beast mode.
Beast mode, two murals, simultaneously working on them and unveiling them on the same day.
Wow.
But the mural today is really important because I revisited the idea and the design that I gave them. Again, I approached them with this idea. I said, this is the mural that I want to do, and this is the only mural that I can do. I'm not going to paint a generic, mural at this point in time. So I wanted to really paint something that represents that every night is Mexican Heritage Night at Dodger Stadium, and we have a place within those walls before, during, and after they're at the Ravine. So I wanted to make sure that I literally planted a flag there where before today there was no representation of Latinos there as far as the art goes. And this wasn't like, damage control for them or their idea. This was something that I brought, wanting to use my art as a platform to speak to a greater, the greater good, and at least show, shed light, not for the community, because we obviously know what's going on.
Yeah.
So that they know what's going on.
Yeah. Usually I have a lot of questions, but right now I'm kind of like geeked out hearing you speak. Honestly, like I have tons of questions, but like
Ask.
I know, bro. But my thing is like hearing you talk about the culture, bringing it to Dodger Stadium, and it's going to be there forever. To me, it's just amazing, bro. So like, I'm humbled by your artwork. Okay.
Oh, thank you.
So honestly, okay, as this is my personal question. When did you realize that you had a gift? Was this in elementary school?
I never imagined doing anything else. So there was no plan B. For as long as I can remember, this is all I ever wanted to do.
Yeah.
So that's the commitment for me. and that's what which comes from a passion to want to express, and then evolves into a passion to want to advocate and want to have something to say. You know, there's a lot of art, but maybe you're not saying anything. For me, and coming from the humble neighborhood that I come from, which is very proud, wanted to create work that goes beyond not only the neighborhood, beyond Los Angeles, but represents us worldwide in a way that I think changes the narrative and makes people think.
Absolutely. Robert, I have a lot more questions that I want to ask you, but my thing is this, that our time is short, but I would like to invite you to my regular podcast where we can sit down for at least a good 2-hour interview. And I really want to, because I know art, I know drawings, and I really want to dig in. I want to pick your mind. You know what I'm saying? So if you would give me that opportunity one day to give you a full 2-hour interview, 'cause that's all my hours, and even take calls where people can call in and ask you questions. Okay?
Sure.
Would you be down for that?
Absolutely.
Okay. Robert Vargas, I just want to thank you for being you.
Yeah, thank you for having me.
And for using the gift that God has blessed you with. So, other than that, man, if there's anything you want to promote, anybody you want to shout out, you can go ahead and do it now.
Definitely want to shout out to Live and Die in L.A. Frankie has done an amazing job producing this event. Shout out to Estevan Oriol for curating an incredible collection of artists that have all come to represent not only themselves, but also why we live and love here in Los Angeles.
Yes. All good, my brother. So other than that, I just want to thank you for sitting down with me, and I look forward to, in the future, sitting down with you again.
Yeah, let's do it.
Hey, my brother. Thank
Gracias.
you. Okay, everybody. I want to thank everybody on Rodian Radio for tuning in. Everybody who liked, commented, and subscribed. Everybody who disliked and didn't share. Much love and respect to you guys. Once again, I'm sitting right next to a living legend that I didn't even know. That's why I'm a little bit embarrassed, because I didn't know this man's history. But you know what? I'm here now, and we do know now, and we can be proud that we got our people out there making a difference. So much love and respect. Thank you. I want to give a shout out to my Rodian Radio team. Okay. I want to thank Alex. I want to thank Norbies. I want to thank my son B. Scanless, and I want to thank Alex. Once again, much love and respect. And we are out of here. Take us away.